Yo, Splatoon 3 just dropped, and ever since booting up the game, I've been playing a bunch of one of the brand new weapons introduced at the launch of the game, the Tri-Stringer. It's like if Splat Charger and its Splosher had a child. I usually don't prefer backline weapons, but the Tri-Stringer is just one of the most fun and unique weapons I've ever played in a Splatoon game that I just can't stop playing it. I've been learning a lot of things about this weapon that I think would be really useful for anybody looking to try out the Tri-Stringer in a match. Without further ado, here are 3 tips I've learned for the Tri-Stringer in Splatoon 3. Abuse your AOE shots. As you already know, charging your Tri-Stringer shot to one charge will turn your shots into tiny exploding arrows. This is so good. Like, so good. Each explosion can deal up to 28 damage, so even if you miss a shot, you can still deal up to 84 chip damage, which is really good for the range and spam ability that this weapon can output. The AOE shots can clear the tower and tower control extremely well. They can also assist teammates as a quick and safe displacement option. Though you'll always want to full charge your weapon to go for any direct shot kill, you can get away with just using one charge to support your team in clearing space with that AOE explosions. Aim for the lower body. You may just think that this is a good idea so that if you miss a direct, the shot explosion will be closer to your enemy's feet and more likely to deal big damage. While this alone is a really good reason to aim low, there actually is another reason that is arguably even more important. Something you need to know about the Tri-Stringer is that its shots arc, not just during the fall off, but also before it, while it's traveling at its peak velocity. That means its shots actually travel a bit above the crosshair up until its maximum range. You can tell when your shot is in range by seeing if the dots on your crosshair are colored. While the Tri-Stringer shots travel in this range, they actually arc up slightly before dropping. This means that some of your shots may end up flying above the enemy slightly. To compensate, we need to aim a little bit lower. You'll find that it's a lot easier to hit all 3 shots consistently this way. Use your weapon kit to combo for easy kills during pushes. I love the kit for the Tri-Stringer. Yes, it's Toxic Mist and Killer Whale. The Whale is alright on its own. Not having a sub to ink for itself might make the Tri-Stringer's kit look pretty bad. But the Tri-Stringer, Mist, and Whale all combo together extremely well. Just take a look at this. Killer Whale forces the enemy to move quickly in order to avoid getting hit with chip damage. On its own, you could probably dodge it just fine. But what if you're being slowed by a Mist and having even more chip damage onto you from exploding arrows? Yeah, you're dead. I've already gotten several kills with this combo. What makes it even more threatening is that you can do this combo by throwing one Mist, using Whale to immediately refill your tank, and throw another Mist, so now it gets even harder to get out of the Whale. While I'm on the topic, there's some other stuff you should know about this sub and special. Toxic Mist prevents enemies inside from being able to squid roll. I assume squid rolling is going to be really useful movement going into Splatoon 3 in the future, so this debuff actually gives Toxic Mist a bit of more viability. Also, I kind of briefly mentioned this earlier, but using Killer Whale will instantly refill your ink tank and let you immediately act out of it. If you play a weapon with Whale, you should keep this in mind. Just God forbid we get a weapon with this special and Burst Bomb, then you wouldn't just get Killer Whale, but Burst Bomb Rush too. How fun. One last pro tip for using the Whale: if you want to fully target one enemy, make sure you stay aiming at that one enemy until all 6 speakers are deployed. Otherwise, you may have different speakers going in different directions, which is a lot harder to get kills with. Anyways, that's all I have to share right now. Hopefully this information proves useful as advanced tips for anyone who wants to try out this weapon. See ya!